My hero wants justice too.
You can relive the story again! I head to the It's the...
The future seems unavoidable, but I will struggle to...
Now it's your turn. It wasn't just All Might's quirk that I... Let's begin! Our days of training flew by. Soon, it was the day of the provisional hero licensing exam. And so, we all gathered...
As a Shiketsu...
Final round! Ready? Clash!
The idea that I must sanction my classmate is deplorable. But I'll do it.
Thanks for this passionate training session! What a thrill! I'm in good hands, sir!
I believe my lesson has gone over your head. What a waste of my time. Resign yourself to defeat. Intense! En route. Meaningless. Here and now. Engage. You cannot resist. Now's the time.
I'll blast this!
En route. Meaningless.
I'm getting pumped.
How foolish are you? Now's the time. Engage. Meaningless. Prepare for death. You're a nobody. Don't take me lightly.
Just get started.
Meatball time. Deadshot. Squish.
Damn it all!
Fool. Chintry.
Oh, man! I lost! Win!
Amazing. You didn't
And yet I greatly appreciate it, nevertheless! How extremely honored we are to compete against the incredible students of UA! I'm so looking forward to it!
Enough.
Inasa Yuarashi. He's the same year as you all, and received the top scores for students admitted through recommendations.
Let's begin! And just like that, our exam was about to start. We changed into our hero gear and assembled, anxious to hear...
So, anyway, the targets are programmed.
If I'm alone... What? This girl came out of nowhere!
Final round! Ready? Clash!
That hat... You're from Shiketsu.
You're still calm and composed. So cool. All I have to do is tap you with the ball, and that makes two.
Huh, you sure like to talk. I've gotta make sure I don't get taken out.
A bit, isn't it, dog? Okay. Super danger, good chance for real.
It doesn't affect. I'm gonna kick you off.
Catch up! Hey! My ace in the hole! True painful blow!
Is that it?
Impossible!
Right here!
Yikes!
Saving my legs so I can win! Didn't expect that!
No way!
Tough spot! Take you down!
Good chance for real!
From right here!
Crazy. The worst for real.
Win!
All right! I'm starting to get it! New story! What? She disappeared again?
I tracked you down because there's a good possibility that UA's students will be ganged up on.
That was close!
Oh, you think my quirk lets me disappear? That's not it.
Wait, you learned a technique that impressive at Shiketsu?
You got it. I hold my breath, clear my mind, and disappear. It's simple.
Almost got me. I'm trapped. Let's begin! We got split up because of someone's...
The ground's so shaky. I'm gonna fall.
Back at...
Thanks. Sorry, I really...
No, that's not true.
If you saved me even though you knew I was a... Deku, are you...
Final round! Ready? Clash!
Here's my first move! Now it's time for a super battle! Hey, how's this? Gotcha. Take that! Why loading for real? Like this! Time to prep! One shot! Counter! I'll prep up! Ouch! Attack! Ouch! I'll use this! Feather! I can still do it! Rise up! Even if it's heavy! Now's my chance! Time to prep! Take that! I'll prep up! Like that! I can't take it anymore.
Win!
Amazing! Those reflexes!
We can't chase her! It might... Let's begin!
I wasn't exactly sure I made the right move running off with Bakugo and Kirishima. Before long, we ran into Shiketsu. This rude guy had a gross quirk, and somehow, he turned Kirishima into a literal meatball.
This is a demonstration. Proof.
You shut your face!
He's hard to follow.
He said his beady eyes are full of tears, so...
Final round! Ready? Clash! UA High. I have respect for your school. I take pride in the fact that our institutions are treated as equals. But your class has done nothing but erode my respect.
Especially you, Bakugo! I hate your type. You're dead!
Time to spare.
I'm not changing my plan! Give it up!
It begins.
Got a problem? This just
Not
begun!
like critical hit.
What a pain! I'll finish you! I'll crush you!
Careless.
I'll test you!
I'm not like
Bombardment! Blast
I yield to no one. Careless. Don't be insulted.
Shaking your... What was that again? I'll test you!
Time to spare. I must.
Pass! This just begun!
Regrets.
Win! Come on! Excellent! This is... No way!
Let's begin!
This test has an unusually low passing rate. I assume this means you recognize the truth in my words.
I was talking about my classmate.
Final round! Ready? Clash!
I'll take the first move.
Electric shock!
Bullseye!
Empty.
Electrical! Crackle, crackle!
Squish.
Boom! Lightning!
Cheap trick.
Electric! Battery fully charged! Beware of lightning strike!
My senses.
Aim true! Bullseye! Gonna discharge!
Time to spare.
Strike back!
Time to spare.
Fully charged!
What's wrong with me?
Win! Yeah! How was my electricity? Amazing! Bakugo might seem like a total jerk on the...
I'll teach you to be.
You only know... What? That was weird. The more damage he takes, the more people get released. No wonder he relied on long-distance attacks.
Let's begin!
As the representative for Class 1A, it was my duty to search for my peers. But when I met up with Ayama, we found ourselves surrounded by other examinees. Then for some reason, Ayama fired his laser beam toward the sky. As the head of our class, it's my responsibility to lead the others. I want to serve UA and all of its students to the best of my abilities. That's what my brother would do. It's through my actions that I'll realize my ultimate dream. But seriously, Ayama, what are you doing?
I'm standing out. If you try to protect me, you'll fail the test. I've already got 2 of my triggers hit, and they'll be swarming me soon. You'll have a much better chance without me. With your speed, you should be able to hit their targets.
Where is this even coming from?
Papa, Mama, why am I so different from everybody else?
My ultimate dream has always been to be an equal to the amazing people at our school.
Ayama's laser! That's where everyone's headed! Please continue to swarm that area!
Ah, that's it. You're rounding up all of our opponents. Now, Black Abyss! Covert Black Ops Arms!
He bought us some time. Go, 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 you guys! Get some out of them while they're distracted!
Everyone! Ayama! I don't know who you want to be equal with because I don't know what you're measuring yourself against. But this was your doing. Thank you!
Well, I guess this means my twinkling won't have to stop after all.
Only 7 spots left. Make that 5. The pressure's on now. In the final minutes, UA came together and pulled off some absolutely insane combos out there. And that's it. Every spot is now filled. 100 students will advance. The end is finally here. Woohoo!
spotted your belly button laser, and that's how we were able to meet up with everybody. Thanks.
And with that, the first part of the exam ended. Somehow, everyone in Class 1A passed. But we weren't done yet. The second exam would begin soon. What would it entail?
Let's begin!
In the break after the first test, while we tried to prepare for whatever was in store for us next, the loud guy from Shiketsu started glaring at me. Hey, you. Did I offend you somehow?
Oh no. I'm sorry, did I hurt your feelings? Boo-hoo, Endeavor's son.
Huh?
I can't help but hate you and your dad. You've changed a little bit since the first time our paths crossed. But that doesn't matter. You still have your father's eyes.
Final round! Ready? Clash!
My father's eyes? Wait, what is that supposed to mean? He's an iceberg. Don't move a muscle. Freeze!
It's super cold!
I'll freeze you! You bastard!
Cold! Just getting
That's
started.
dangerous. How about some
I'll
flame?
get you!
I can't get out.
To new heights!
Fiercely!
I got three!
I can't get out.
Progress!
Hold on. Back off. Stand back. Maximum output. Not enough.
It's super cold!
How about some flame?
I'm burning!
Fiercely!
I'm getting pumped!
I'll freeze you. By my own hand. Freeze!
Cold!
How about some flame?
This is one hot flame!
Don't move a muscle. Burn!
KO! Shock!
Win!
I can't stop. I won't stop. Amazing.
New story!
Yoarashi, calm down. Todoroki, I'm sorry for his rudeness. Let's try to work together in the second try.
Now we will begin the next and final. For this portion, you'll be rescuing injured persons in a hazard zone. We'll be scoring you on a point system. Unknown villains have performed a large-scale terrorist attack spanning all of insert city name here. Your task is to save as many people as you can and help the injured.
With that, the final test for the provisional licensing exam was underway. I had to do my best and pass, no matter what it took. Let's begin!
If I was going to get my provisional hero license, I had to overcome a villain attack and rescue victims. I decided to leave the injured to other people and deal with the bad guys. But then I ran into him.
Tell me, you sad excuses for heroes. Will you help my victims or fight?
He dodged my ice easily, but how about my fire?
I'm gonna blow you away! Why'd you use your flames? The heat makes the air rise up! You blocked me so you'd get all the glory, didn't you? Hatred's in your blood! You really are Endeavor's son! You're exactly like him!
What? I didn't do that on purpose. What the hell has been up with you this whole time? My old man's got nothing to do with this
This is completely outrageous. I can't believe you're arguing at a time like this.
Final round! Ready? Clash!
should be full of passion. They bring hope and inspiration to people with the fire burning in their hearts. They care! But all I see in you and your father's eyes is cold-blooded rage. Nothing but hatred and cruelty!
You think we're the same? Don't be ridiculous. I'm nothing like him. I have no feelings about my old man anymore. No. There is still some hate inside me.
Catching a hot storm! I'm hyped up!
I will not fall! Don't turn a blind eye!
To progress, let's fight!
Spite!
I'll make a current!
Don't get caught up! I will not fall!
I'll blow you out!
Let's prevent!
I'll blow you out!
Someone
with
just
all
like
my heart and soul! I'll blow you out! With all my heart and soul! I'll get through! With all my heart and soul!
Cowardly!
With all my heart and soul!
I'll
blow you out!
Made a good effort.
Win! All right! This is the highest honor! New story!
You reap what you sow.
Crap! This anger in my heart.
Damn it. I can't live.
Let's begin!
This won't make up for their foolishness earlier.
A quirk that uses wind. Why didn't I remember such an obnoxious guy soon? I guess I wasn't paying attention.
That's right.
I have...
That it's a...
No! Get away from those two!
Final round! Ready? Clash!
With my new style! I have the timing! Charge! Stay down! Eat foot! Kick! Shoot!
Don't turn a blind eye! No freedom for you!
Is that it?
Don't get caught off guard!
Here I come! Just get started! Come on! I'm gonna
Give
kick
my
your butt!
best! Don't get caught up! Don't turn a blind eye!
Go play!
Cowardly!
Saving my legs so I can win! Never ending!
Class Ultra!
Made a good effort.
Win!
Straggler.
All right! I'm starting to get it!
New story!
Yeah, so here's the thing. At this time, all of the injured citizens have been rescued from the...
It's over?
This restraining gear really made it tough to move around. Glad that's done. I have to admit, that Tower of Flame was an inspired attack. And with Midoriya's surprise counter once I had been weakened, I might have had a hard time if the test went on, even lost.
Let's begin! Those who passed the second round were announced soon. The judges seemed to score us on the...
Todoroki! I'm sorry, it's my fault!
You're fine. I got us off to a bad start.
The provisional licensing exam was finally over, and I passed!
So many... Part 2. Let's begin! Night was falling by the time we got back from the provisional hero licensing exam. That's when Kachan cornered me and said he wanted to talk.
You've always made me sick, Deku. You were useless. No power at all. A joke. Then suddenly you managed to get into this school with a brand new quirk that appeared out of nowhere. I haven't forgotten what you said before. That your abilities were given to you. You got your quirk from All Might, didn't you? He gave you his power.
As soon as he mentioned my quirk, I knew what this was about. That's what I get for breaking my promise. Why did you call me out here?
You and I both wanted to be just like All Might when we were growing up. I was the one who had the potential. But somehow, a little nobody like you was singled out by the person I admired most. That's why we're here. You and I are settling this. Right here. Right now.
Huh? What? Why are you doing this?
I want to know what made All Might give his power to a loser like you. Let me see for myself. Fight me!
Kachan, you can't be serious.
Final round! Ready? Clash! Is it because you looked up to him more than I did? And if that's the case, does it mean everything I've done to be like him is wrong?
No, of course that's not true! You were right to admire him the way you did! Just hold on! I have the timing!
Our whole lives you were stuck to me. I couldn't get rid of you. No matter how much I tried, you kept coming back! Take this! Why did I end up having to chase after someone who was always so far behind me? Why did a damn small fry like you get strong and become the #1 hero's sidekick? His favorite! Shut up!
Here I come!
What a pain!
Bring it! Gotta make the most of my effort! Always feeling the fight! I have the timing!
Class Ultra! You better not forget this! Why, you win!
All right! Amazing!
You got so much better, and I'm the reason he lost his power! If I'd been stronger, if I hadn't been kidnapped by villains, then it never would have happened. So what the hell am I supposed to do now?
This guilt, he's been carrying it around, obsessing, hurting. It doesn't really matter who wins or loses this fight. Even so, I have to go through with it. Because in this moment, I'm the only person in the world who understands how Kachan felt. If I'm gonna do this, I'm going all out.
You think you're better than me? But if you seriously believe you're gonna surpass me as a hero, even with your newfound power of yours, you better think again, you damn nerd!
You had so much going for you that I didn't have! All Might was my hero, but you were the person actually in my life! I thought you were incredible! That's the reason I kept chasing after you! You're the best. That's why I want to defeat you. I have to! In order to make All Might proud and surpass the expectations he set for me!
I won't lose to you! We're done here. I won this fight. You have All Might's power, but even using his strength, even after making it your own, somehow you still managed to lose to me. You're still pathetic.
Let's begin!
Stop this right now, both of you. I'm sorry, but I heard what you said. I didn't understand before. I should have. Young Midoriya was powerless, but still more heroic than anyone else. Young Bakugo, I knew you were strong. You were someone who could already fight. So I decided he should have the chance to stand in the ring.
But now you know I'm weak too. I always wanted to be like you, which meant being as strong as possible. But look what I did to you! Because I'm not good enough.
This is not your fault. I was going to lose my power. You're powerful, and I let that blind me. I apologize. I missed what was important. I forgot that you boys are just kids. Young Midoriya looks up to your strength, you know that. And I believe that's why you've always feared his heart and spirit, young Bakugo. Now that you've laid your feelings out on the table, maybe you'll understand each other. If you have mutual respect and focus on making one another stronger, you'll be unstoppable. You'll become the ultimate heroes.
Damn it. That's not what I wanted to hear. Deku, you had the strongest guy in the world lay the groundwork for you. Don't you dare lose again. I'll work harder, so that I can... So talk, who knows about you two? You don't want this to get out, right, All Might? Well, your secret's safe with me. I won't tell anyone what's going on. I can keep my... And so, All Might told Kacchan the whole story. The truth behind One for All. About how he used that...
This secret, please keep it. I'm terribly sorry for...
Yeah, fine. But this doesn't change what I have to do. I'm gonna end up the #1 hero no matter what. But Deku, things aren't gonna be the same from now on. You got that? I won't stop until I'm the most powerful. I'll fly higher than you could ever dream! Right, then I'll be even better! Stronger than you can imagine! That's how the secret between me and All Might became one the three of us shared. After that, it felt like my relationship with Kacchan changed. We were like normal rivals. UA High's top students, the Big Three, are coming to talk about work studies. Let's begin! A couple days after my fight with Kacchan, the top students of UA known...
I can't introduce myself. I'm trying to imagine them as potatoes, but I can see their bodies.
Come on, Hey.
Okay, everybody, let's make some noise! The future's gonna...
The future?
Awful! That's your part, guys! Oh, crap, my call and response... First, let's begin! Oopsie! All three of us totally botched our introductions, which left the whole class kinda confused. Heads up, the rad new plan is all you first years...
Mirio.
Hey, listen up, it's
We fought plenty of pros before.
Not to mention we took down some legitimate villains. Don't underestimate us.
View this as a learning experience. It's a good opportunity. In my opinion, Mirio Togata is the person who's closest to taking the spot of #1 hero. That's including the pros.
I'm ready when you...
Me!
Final round! Ready? Clash! Who's gonna start this party?
I'm not getting anywhere!
Heave and ho! Observe!
Eat fire!
Right here! I see through you. Here's one of the plexus. Permeate. There it is. Here I come. Permeate. Going in to the plexus. Oh my God! Permeate. Going in. Permeate. Can't dodge this. Heave and ho! I would never let a child in danger lose their smile. Blast Ultra! For training. Win! Why am I so strong? Because it's all in the predictions.
He teleports or slips through matter? I can't figure it out. Either way, it looks like he can phase through things and warp around.
I've got this super sweet quirk called permeation. Warping is just a way I can use that power. See, I activate my quirk in my entire body, then I can pass through anything I want. Even solid ground, no sweat.
Warping and dodging? Geez, that's incredible! But wait, I'm confused. How did you...
Well, I start by sinking deep underground, falling through matter. Then I release my quirk. Apparently things with mass can't overlap. That's called physics. So I get propelled upward. Think of it this way. The ground spits me out and I fly up into the air. That's how my warp works. By adjusting the direction I'm facing or the pose I'm holding, I can change the angle I come out at, sort of like aiming.
You're able to avoid any attacks, and you can move where you want in an instant? Wow.
Not true. My power's only strong because I made it that way. While my quirk's activated, my lungs can't take in oxygen. In the same way, my eardrums don't work, and light can't pass through my retinas. I can go through matter, but can't feel it. But thanks to training and experience, I learned to predict what would happen next in a fight. In our work studies, we're treated...
At first, his quirk was something that held him back. But still, he made the most of his power and got as much experience. Let's begin!
Way to go!
Huh, let me see.
Pokeda! Please! Fight me again! And if I win, I have a request. Refer me to the hero agency you're at. Then
You again? What?
Your work study is at Sir Nightaye's agency. I tried to ask All Might if he could introduce me to him, but he refused. So if I prove myself... Gran Torino told me a little about Sir Nighteye. Can you please introduce us? My quirk is really similar to the way All Might's worked. So training with his former sidekick would be perfect.
For certain reasons, things between Nighteye and me are complicated. I just don't want to talk to him.
Now I get it. Sure thing. I'm all about sparring with some stakes.
Final round! Ready? Clash!
With my new style! I have the timing! Come
I see through you. To the plexus!
Just getting started! Gotta make the most of my effort! Always fierce in a fight! I have the timing! Charge!
You're powerful. I'm not acting cool.
Just getting started! Take this! Kick technique!
Heave and ho! Straight ahead!
Let's kick this into gear!
Gotta predict! Say hello!
Go flying!
Nice one!
Take your beating!
How about this?
get it!
Midoriya, why don't you tell me what kind of
I want to rescue people.
Nice. Those are some pretty big... There's no reason for me to say no, though.
You...
Yep. I always figured Sir Nighteye would take a liking to you anyway.
Let's begin! And with that, I accompanied Togeda to Sir Nightaye's agency so I could meet the man himself. Hopefully, he'd agree to take me on. Sir Nightaye's famous for being strict, not just on others, but on himself as well. But apparently, he still had a good sense of humor. In order to be accepted by Sir Nighteye, I needed to make him laugh, just once. This was my moment, so I had to get through to him somehow. Problem was, joking around and being funny wasn't my thing. The only thing I could do was an impersonation, something I'd practiced countless times in front of my mirror at home.
I'm Hizuku Midoriya!
You fool. What are you doing with your face? You attempted this blasphemous excuse of an impression on All Might's former sidekick? All Might's wrinkles aren't like this at all. In his early days, his crow's feet were 0.6 centimeters long. From the Silver Age on, they were 0.8. I don't care for this one bit. You can see yourself out.
I want to work under you so I can become a stronger person than I am now. Please just give me a chance. Let me prove myself.
Once I stamp this document, you'll officially be contracted with my agency for a work study. But I refuse to approve it yet. What benefit would you contribute to my agency? Show me what you would bring to the table using actions, not words. You have 3 minutes to try and take this seal from me. If you want to work as a hero under my guidance, then stamp that contract yourself. Then you can join my ranks.
Final round! Ready? Clash!
Don't concern yourself with what happens to the room. Just come and take it. There it is.
It doesn't affect me. I'm furious! I have the timing! Kick technique!
Just as I thought. Mirio should have inherited one for all.
Okay! Come on! This is exciting! I'm ready to rip! Kick! Take this!
Not as I expected.
Here I come! I'm gonna kick your butt! Gotta make the most of my effort! Let's turn it up! Just getting started! Charge!
Blast Ultra!
Doesn't matter.
Win!
All right! I'm starting to get it! Amazing! Go on! Faster! Faster than even he can react! I can't just let him reject me now! Not after everything All Might and I have been through! He wanted me to have his power! He chose me!
I can see what you're going to do and when you're going to do it. The more I watch you, the less reason I have to think you have any potential. What an unsightly display. Have you given up already?
I didn't lose my focus or my drive. I just realized I was about to step on the poster for All Might's 10th anniversary. The one that was never for sale. It's basically priceless.
Don't tell me. He was in constant motion, jumping around the room as Gran Torino would, and yet, even emotionally off balance from my provocations, he formulated a strategy to defeat me, and remained aware of his surroundings. You're hired. You'll work here alongside professionals. But that doesn't mean I recognize you. You're no symbol, I'm confident in that. Regardless of All Might's mandate, you're not worthy of his power.
I'm going to show you I deserve to be at your age. On my first day. Let's begin! The next day, I started my work study at Nighteye's Agency. Suddenly, I was one step closer to my dream. Our first job was to go on patrol. Meanwhile, Nighteye was busy. As we kept watch over the streets, he was investigating Chisaki, the underboss of a small Yakuza organization called Shie Hasaikai.
Sir and Bubble are the ones who are actually looking for the target today, so I can teach you all about the ins and outs of patrol duty. We'll get you up to snuff. When we put on our costumes and start hitting the streets, that's when we become heroes. So don't let your guard down, you got that?
Yes! Whoa! I'm sorry! You took a tumble. Are you okay? Can I, help you up?
You should be more careful. We don't want to cause trouble for the heroes. Let's go, Eri. I hope you two will forgive my daughter.
Please, please don't.
Chisaki.
No, Deku.
What?
Oh, good. Done with your temper tantrum? Sorry to involve you in our family drama. I'm sure we wasted your time. Good luck with your...
That girl was so scared. She was shaking. Let's begin!
Sir, it was a total oops. I'm sorry. I mean, wow, what are the odds of randomly running into a target on the street like that? But still, we got lucky. At least I think we did. Our brief encounter yielded some new intel about Chisaki. He's got a daughter named Eri.
Haste won't help the situation. Take your time pursuing a target. If you rush, they are that much more likely to escape. You're too naive to realize.
My first day of work study was over, but I couldn't shake what I'd seen.
Thank you! I'll do my best! Wait, what's that noise?
Let's begin!
Oh yeah, Tamaki of UA's Big 3 introduced me to a pro named Fat Gum. Soon after, I took to the streets doing my work study with them.
I'm the BMI hero, Fat Gum. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Red Riot. I've been having some big old trouble with delinquents around.
Speak of the devil. Go get him, boys!
Heroes? Just what we needed. I'll take them down.
No, you don't!
He shot me. But with what? It didn't hurt as much as I...
Get back here!
Final round! Ready? Clash!
I'm gonna fight like a man! Cut him down! Smack him down! Solid as a rock!
This is our island!
Not bad! So tough! I'll wreck you! Cut him down! Just try to crush it! Watch me! Take it! Solid as a rock! Smack him down! So tough! Shred and tie! Cut him down! I can't wait to get back into it! Watch me!
Class Ultra! To be strong.
Win! Ha! This is the way a man lives! Amazing!
Stay back! I just wanted to get stronger.
I can't do that.
No one cares about your sob story.
Red Riot! Sorry I'm late to the party. My quirk is... Fortunately, I knew of drugs that could boost some...
Hey! Let's begin!
I introduced Uraraka and Sue to the agency where I'm doing my work study. Hey, why are you fighting? Is it because you have the same quirk? That?
What did you say?
Uraraka!
Final round! Ready? Clash!
I'll go first! You can't dodge this! Take a look at this! I'll fire like this!
That's not cute!
Bad! Take this! I see an opening! Increasing output!
That's not cute!
Bad! Support! Sorry for the wait! Like this? How about that?
There's no turning back!
It's empty!
Keep your eyes peeled! There's no turning back!
Sorry for the wait!
I'm so
hurt! Not yet! I'm not done yet!
There's no turning back!
Not yet! Time to recover!
KO! Win!
Hey! Did I win? Full charge! Output 30! Spiral! Take this! Me! Wow, you two! Oh my... Somebody...
Gran Torino and Mr. Aizawa? Let's begin! Later, Mr. Aizawa, Rock Lock, Fat Gum, Ryukyu, and other famous heroes all got together. It was Sir Nighteye who led the meeting. Kirishima, Uraraka, Sue, and I were also in attendance, along with the Big Three.
Now then, let's begin. For several weeks now, we at Nighteye Agency have been investigating a Yakuza group known as Shie Hasaikai, who've been suspiciously active as of late. You're here so that we can share the details we've uncovered. My sidekick spent countless hours on this case and determined...
Hasaikai's movements are hard to trace, as you'd expect, but we suspect one of their main sources of income is illegal drug sales. During Red Riot...
What do you mean by that?
When we analyzed the substance from the bullet, we found it contained human blood and cells. The thing is, drugs pass through various hands before they reach their buyer. I suspect Hasaikai has served as an intermediary.
Their young head is Chisaki, and we know that his quirk is called Overhaul. With this power, he can disassemble and reassemble anything. Chisaki has a daughter named Eri. When Mirio and Midoriya encountered her, they noticed there were bandages wrapped around her arms and legs.
You think he's turning his daughter's body into bullets and selling them on the black market? Would have saved us a lot of trouble if these two amateurs had just gotten the girl away from him.
I take full responsibility. The blame should not fall on them. Even without knowing the whole story, they each acted to save the child. I assure you, nobody in this room is more frustrated than they are. Our objective, of course, is to protect this...
World's greatest hero? Yeah, right, not even close.
Save 1 million people? I couldn't even save her.
Excuse me. I've got a question. I'm afraid
My foresight has specific limitations. I need a full 24 hours between activations, and I can only use it on one person for an hour. It's like seeing their life as a film strip.
Death is still information. If we know what's coming, we can figure out how to survive. Oh, hell no. Just use it on me now. I'll show you I can beat death.
Let's begin! Thanks to the Nighteye Agency.
Once they've read the war...
We'll take care of this.
This is it. We're almost there.
A dead end?
If Chisaki did this, it's gotta mean
we need... What the hell are you doing?
Final round! Ready? Clash!
I'll make the first move.
Kick you sky high!
No use. Melee. I can't restrain myself. Just as predicted.
Let me go!
So slow. No use. I can't restrain myself. Just as predicted.
Can't take it!
Not this time.
This'll be fun!
No use. Melee. Got to aim for the weak point. That feels nice.
Say your prayers!
Let's do this. I've got this handled.
Pull me!
This'll be fun. You must be
KO! Dummy! Win!
It is illogical to resist.
New story!
Hold up! This hallway's twisting.
Speed is what...
Fat...
Let's begin!
As Fatgum and the rest of the strike team left, I faced...
Even if you...
Final round! Ready? Clash!
Mirio, you shine like the sun. You're so positive and cheerful. Unlike me. Makes everyone around you smile.
You're right! What? No way, Tamaki! You think I'm better than I am and think you're not as hype as you actually are. Deep down, you're a smiley, super cheerful guy. So if I'm the sun, you must be something even more amazing. Something that can outshine any star. Gotta connect, quickly. How about shrinking?
I'll get you!
No escape. Don't look. Concentrate.
With this quirk I've trained with,
Going in.
Glass Ultra!
Dummy.
Win! I've got a life that can swallow even the suds. Amazing.
New story!
I can't rely on anybody but myself in this situation. Fat come in the...
You were cut off from the others? The enemy's attacking! I'll stop them!